We take a look at the history of JDHS.
Student council elections are upon us.
And we run away with track and field.
Hi, I'm Hal.
And I'm Marcallin. Also on this week's show, we'll find out where the drama department is going to perform next year, and we'll talk about the business camp. Thank you for choosing JDTV News. As you may or may not know, some of the drama students are going to a Fringe Festival in Scotland next summer. But what exactly is a Fringe Festival?
So it happens in cities all over the world, and there's a lot of them in the United States. And it's a place for all kinds of performers to come: theater performers, musicians, dancers, circus performers, you name it. If you want to perform for people, magicians, you can come. Well, the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh is one of the premier world festivals where the world kind of looks to and goes to every summer.
This Saturday is Super Saturday. Held periodically, Super Saturday is for students to catch up on work and get assistance with classes they may have trouble in. Mr. Benz gave us the scoop.
Super Saturdays allows students to come in, get help on English, science, math. All departments will be represented. A teacher from each department will be there, along with a couple pairs, I believe. Just 100% for support with anything and everything students need or want help with. It's a quality program. It's very beneficial.
The Alaska Business Week Camp is a one-week summer camp for high school students 9th through 12th grade. Business Week is where students learn the basics of business, leadership, entrepreneurship, and work in teams with a business mentor. Camp occurs at the Alaska Pacific University in Anchorage, July 16th through the 23rd. Cost of the camp is $475. Some scholarships are available for tuition and travel. If you have any questions, make sure to contact Karen Smolin, Career and Technical Education Coordinator, at 523-1877 or email at karen.smolin@junoschools.org.
For some in-school news, the JDHS Student Council spring elections are happening this week. Many have already started campaigning, and today is your last day to get your name on the ballot. Go to Miss Mosher's classroom number 218 to get your petition. Voting will be next Tuesday during advisory, and good luck to all the students candidates participating.
This week for sports, we're going to find out more about the JDHS track and field team. Fuba has the story.
Today we are going to find out about track and field.
We started the season in January with preseason activities, and we did some weightlifting and some plyometric drills, and then also did a lot of mileage for the distance runners. And then when they come to practice every day, they have to be dressed in the appropriate clothes for the weather.
Guns up! Guns up! Everybody good?
Yep.
For me, it's just really cool to see a really different and dynamic group come together. You have a lot of different personalities, and then you can see that not only in the participants, but also in the coaches that come together to coach us. Because, it is a team sport, because, you have all these different people competing for the same goal.
Well, that is all for the story. Back at the desk.
Thank you so much, Fubo. Now let's take a look at the calendar. Today, track and field is in Sitka. Both girls and boys soccer team are playing service here in town. JV softball team is playing Sitka and Ketchikan tonight at Melvin Park. Varsity will follow and play Ketchikan at the same place.
On Saturday, track and field is still in Sitka. Boys and girls soccer teams play service. Softball will be playing against Homer, Sitka, Ketchikan, and TMHS at Melvin Park. JV softball will be playing against Sitka JV and Ketchikan JV as well.
On Monday, there's a site council election meeting at 5 p.m. in the library.
On Tuesday, softball plays against TMHS at Diamond Park.
There's a lot of sport going on. Hopefully, everybody will make it to prom next Saturday.
Moving on, we take a quick look into the history of the JDHS school building.
Many students take for granted the artistic and architectural design of the JDHS High School building. The school hasn't always been like this, however. In 1984 and 2003, the high school underwent large-scale remodeling projects. I interviewed Miss Knight, a teacher here at JDHS, to find out more.
The interesting thing is there's been 2 remodels since I was here. The first one was right when I was graduating from high school, which would be in the 80s. And the really cool thing was the whole commons area used to be an outdoor area, and you could literally get from the building to the auditorium and to the gym. You were undercover, but it was actually outside. And so with the first remodel, they enclosed the commons and they added the aux gym and relocated the front offices and the library. And then I guess the second remodel happened in the 2000s, 20 years later, and the most significant thing in that remodel was the atrium. And I think the whole idea with the atrium was that all the lighting would really help students and help people's demeanors and things like that.
Currently, the school has a safe, spread-out feel to it, and the JDHS staff pride themselves on keeping the school a safe place for everyone.
Thank you, Seth, for these beautiful shots of the school. That was really interesting.
Moving on to more weather-related things, here's Jacob with the weather.
Thank you, Hal. Well, get ready for the rain because we're in Juneau, and if you expect anything else, you're most likely wrong. Today is going to be cloudy with showers and a high of 50 and a low of 39. Saturday, it'll be raining with highs around 48 and lows around 43. And surprise, it's going to be raining Sunday too, with highs of 50 and lows around 43. Well, that's all for the weekend. Back to you, Hal.
Thank you, Jacob. And now we have a bio about the only stranger in this class, Marcallin.
Hey everyone, I'm Marcallin, and this is a bio about myself. I come from Belgium, and I arrived in Juneau in August 2015. Thanks to the Rotary, I will spend a whole year over here and experience the Alaskan way of life. I live on Douglas Island with a nice view on the Mount Robert and the Gatineau Channel. I share this house with a wonderful host family, the Blank, and last but not least, the dog, Sparky. Moreover, I'm keen on acting, and as you can see, I like making videos and taking pictures. When I have free time, I like hanging out with some friends, discovering the beauties of Alaska, and getting involved in my Rotary Club. Juneau is an incredible place to go on exchange. Thank you for being part of my adventure.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week's show. Be sure to check out our website at jdhsvideo.org.
Also, if you're on the Twitter, be sure to follow us at JDHS Video.
See you next week.